There are 7 famous legends in this town. Like you can see a foxfire every night on the mountain, or you'll vanish if you enter a forbidden area. Or that there's a flower of death that no one's ever seen blooming somewhere on the mountain. There's no end to rumors and legends like that. Sora jumps from one topic to another, and it's so abrupt that I can't really follow him, but it doesn't seem like he's lying to me. He has a certain insincerity that makes me think that there is something seriously going on in this town. What if I end up breaking one of the town's taboos as I look for my brother? I'm confused. My brother, Okanazato, the Vigilance Committee, the Marakumo family? Seeing how uneasy I am, Sora softens his stern expression. Then he gently puts his hand on my shoulder. Sorry for putting you on edge. I didn't mean to do that. It's okay. Just relax. I'll always protect you. I promise. Thanks. I'm happy to hear that, but I still can't shake off my anxiety. Still, I decided I was going to do this. Sora's going to help me too. I'm sure it'll be fine. Sora, I'm still anxious, but may I ask you to do just one thing? Of course. Thanks. Would you take your hands off me? At some point, his hands had smoothly inched over to hold my wrists. I really don't know when he did that. What? I don't like that request. Gosh. I wanted him to let me go, but he takes his hands off my wrist, only to then wrap them around my hands. Then he pulls me toward him. Sora. Suddenly, eyes as blue as a clear summer sky are staring at me. My heart pounds wildly. I feel my heart spreading through my body from our entwined hands. All at once, his face gets closer, and I instinctively close my eyes, hand holding you salute. He's going to kiss me. How should I react? Just as I ready myself, the heat fades from my hands. When I open my eyes, Sora is there, looking more mature than usual. Well, he says, standing. If you want to know anything about Okanazato, leave it to me. He offers me his hand. His smile is so soft and kind. I'm a bit worried about where he'll lead me, but I take his hand and stand up. We leave the school grounds and return to the hotel together. I don't want to leave your side today if we're never able to meet again. I'm working here now, so we'll see each other again tomorrow. You're so cold. Eek! Someone suddenly burst through the front door. Oh, huh, Yua? Oh. Yua's the one who ran into me. Are you okay, Yua? Oh, where'd you go? I was really worried. Huh? Worried? Why? Hey, Yua, why were you worried when I was with her? I was worried because you were with her. You two hadn't come back, so I thought maybe you turned into a werewolf or something. That's mean. I'm the picture of a gentleman, aren't I? That's because you're a wolf in sheep's clothing. Hey, he didn't do anything weird to you, did he? Not really. I guess he stole my hands without me realizing it. Why would you phrase it like that? There it is. I thought so. I've been feeling terrible today, and that's my fault? I kind of feel like I want to throw you out a window. Yeah, that'd make me feel better. Sora jumps back with incredible speed. His face is a little, no, completely pale. By the way, I heard you used to do judo or something. No, I never joined any clubs. I went straight home every day. What? Just admit it. You did judo. Huh? She's ignoring me. Hey, you've got to work tomorrow morning, so you should get to bed early, okay? Oh, right. Come on. If you keep hanging out with this idiot, you'll never have time to sleep. Hey, that hurts. You've crushed my little glass heart. Glass heart? Don't you mean sponge cake? What? What's a sponge cake heart? I've never once heard that expression. I have no idea what you're talking about. Still, it sounds kind of cute. Then, let's meet here in the lobby. I'll need to let you know when I'm done working. Sora and I exchange phone numbers. Okay then, see you tomorrow. Yeah, good night. He says, disappearing into the kitchen. He sure is energetic. Must be nice to be so young. He's not that much younger than us. I mean, we're about the same age, aren't we? Oh, hey, that's right. So you're going out with him again tomorrow? It sounds like he wants to show me around town, so I figured I'd go for it. I could tell her more about how I'm looking for my brother, but I decided not to for now. I got this feeling earlier too, but she definitely seems worn out. Are you alright? Huh? Me? Why do you ask? Because you look tired. Oh, it's no biggie. Everyone was out today, so I just worked a little too hard. I'm going to head to bed early. Night. See you tomorrow. She waves at me and skips away. This place doesn't have many staff members, so maybe I should increase my work hours. I hope she's feeling better tomorrow. She doesn't seem like herself when she's down. I'm not sure how to pass the time, so I decide to go down to the lobby. The boss is surprisingly in the lobby for once. Yua is smiling uneasily beside him. Oh, boss. You. Someone learned how to properly do your job, and yet you're indulging in sightseeing today? I had the morning shift, so in the afternoon... You have some nerve to make excuses to me, so you don't take me seriously either. Sorry. I'm not really sure how to handle him. Just say it wasn't an excuse, bitch. I had the morning shift. Fuck you. You. Suddenly he appears in my eyes. As his face gets closer, I instinctively step back. He looks shocked for a moment, but regains his composure. No, it can't be. What did he want to say? Now that I look at him closer, he seems tired as well. What? You seem kind of exhausted. Are you feeling alright? I don't recall needing a girl who knows nothing about me to be concerned for me. Fuck this dude. He spits, disappearing off to somewhere. I think they just mean that he spit his words, not that he actually spit, but I'm just imagining oh god. That was bad timing. Usually he doesn't come out into the lobby much, but he's been popping up a lot lately. Did something happen? Who knows? It seemed like he was looking into something, but I'd much rather he help us out. I can't really imagine him standing at the front desk shouting, "Welcome," though. Oh, nice idea. I bet if I lent him this uniform, he'd look surprisingly good in it. Oh. Mr. Karzuma, are you heading out? Take care. He's always like that. I don't know why he's got bad manners or if he's just a grumpy old fart. He just kind of creeps me out. Oh, isn't that nice of, that isn't nice of me, is it? He doesn't say much, does he? Isn't it eerie how he pops out of nowhere? Isora's already given him a nickname. He calls him Mr. Rare since he's such a rare character. Mr. Rare, you certainly don't see him much. Yeah, but usually meeting a rare character is supposed to make you happy because your level increases like crazy. She's talking about some game thing, isn't she? When you're done with your work, go out and have some fun. If you stay here, you might run into the boss or Mr. Rare again. I don't mind Mr. Karasuma, but I'd rather have not deal with the boss again. After thinking it over, I finally decided to drop by the food and cafe. Oh, did you want to see me so much you couldn't wait any longer? That would make me really happy. What should I say? I had time to kill before we were supposed to meet, or I wanted to watch you cook. I guess we're trying to do his route, so we'll be nice to him, even though he kind of fucking weirds me out, but I feel like we might as well just go for it, because it'd be better to end up on his route than not end up on any route. That's not really it. I just kind of wanted to watch you cook. Really? Does that mean you're interested in me? Huh? Oh, does it? He quips back with something hard to reply to, so I'm at a loss. Even though he's talking with me, he hasn't stopped cooking for a second. I admire his flowing culinary skills. I'll wait here until you're done working without getting in your way, so don't mind me. You'd never get in my way, if it were for your sake. I throw everything away and fly over to you. He comes running straight over to me, leaving the frying pan on the burner. A burst of flame spouts up from the kitchen. Oh, wait, fire! Fire! It's okay, it may not seem like it, but I've got it all under control. It's amazing, but I'm not so sure it's good for my heart. My pulse is going crazy right now. I'm fine, really. Why don't you go back to work? Really? Oh, sorry. Wait a second. He says, heading over to another customer. Sorry for the wait, Miss Ayane. How about another Darjeeling tea? I have a second flush leaves today. He notices that a customer's cup is empty and calls out to them. He's talking to a young girl. Since he called her by name, that means she's a regular customer. He's still paying attention to his customers even though he's talking with me. As I'm filled with admiration once again, he casually moves to another table. How did that tart taste, Mrs. Fusey? I keep reading it as Mr. even when it was Miss, and I'm just a mess. Mrs. Fusey, if you have a favorite fruit, do let me know. This time he's talking to a slightly older, more refined woman. He's chatting so lightheartedly with her that it's impressive for someone his age. Oh, for someone his age is probably rude, but what is the strange feeling I have? Isora is so nice to everyone, I find myself muttering. You've got it all wrong. Whoa! Isora suddenly appears in front of me, making me back up a little. Did you hear me? Well, it's your voice. I'd never miss a single word you say. You're a little much, boy. It comes off kind of creepy. Hey, are you hungry? Just say the word, I'll make you anything, even if it's not on the menu. I've known you like 3 days, and I know that you think I was like your childhood friend or something, and I'm sure we were, but MC does not remember that. So, you're just coming off real strong, my dude. Thanks, but I already ate, so I'm fine. He winks at me and then hurries back to the kitchen. His movements are smooth, like a fish gliding through water. When he gracefully finishes cleaning, he brings tea and snacks out to the tables. After chatting jovially with the female customers, he gets tea ready for another customer. Huh? Now that I think of it, when I look around the cafe, I realize that all the customers are girls. Are they all after Isora? As I think that, I watch Isora work again. Sorry, there are a lot of customers here today, he says, stretching his back. Now then, would you like to order anything, mademoiselle? I'll have a cup of I feel like I should know how to pronounce that too. Darjeeling tea. Nice choice. I recommend the leaves we have today. Milk and sugar? Yeah, I think I'll have both. Your wish is my command, he says happily, brewing some tea at the counter. Hey, are all the people here regular customers? I guess a lot of them are. Why do you ask? Well, you just seem to know them well. That's because I want everyone who comes here to leave satisfied. When I talk to them, it makes me realize how different everyone is. Like, this person likes this, and that person likes that, and probably hates this, and stuff like that. I'm not sure how to say this, but in any case, I want anyone and everyone to enjoy my food and sweets 120%. I'm really impressed by how serious he is about his work. They all seem really comfortable here. You think so? I'm happy to hear that, but I still have a long way to go, he says, casually running his eyes over to the cafe to check on how everyone's doing. Oh, sorry, I'm getting in the way of your work. I told you there's no way you could ever get in my way. Isora suddenly stops. I've got it. Why don't you help me out a bit? Huh? Help you? Yeah, knowing our boss, he won't compensate you for it, but in exchange, I'll bake you a cake of your choice. Of course, that's only if you're interested. Help, huh? That sounds kind of fun. It would certainly be much better use of my time than zoning out here. I'd be able to get a better feel for Isora's work, and it sounds interesting. If I'm just out on the floor as a waitress, I guess I could give it a try. Seriously? Yes. Once we're done working, I'll bake you a ton of one of the best cakes you've ever eaten. A ton? I don't think I can eat that many. A ton sounds like a crazy amount, which scares me. No need to hold back. That's all I can do for you, after all. Okay then, we'll need a uniform for you. He pulls something like an apron out from under the counter. Oh, I have my hotel uniform, so that should be fine, right? I say, quickly heading to the staff room. I suddenly end up helping at the cafe, and I'm a bit nervous. Don't be so tense. All you need to do is take their orders. Right. I've looked over the menu already, so taking orders shouldn't be a problem. When Isora is done making the food, I bring it to the customer's table. Once they're finished, I clean the table up. It's not like the cafe's packed, but it surprised me how busy a waitress can be. Isora is really amazing, doing all this by himself, plus making the food. I might not be doing even half of Isora's normal work, but I'm still running around the cafe. When I glance over at the kitchen, Isora is focused on arranging a dessert on a plate. Noticing my gaze, he smiles at me kindly. Wow, I didn't think you'd make it this much easier for me. I almost feel bad that all I can give you are cakes in return, he says, winking at me. He hasn't even forgotten to compliment me. Okay, I have to work harder and help him out more. Sometimes a customer comes to the cafe just for Isora, and guessing their intentions, Isora immediately comes out to see them. When that happens, I know I shouldn't barge in. Am I really helping him? I get anxious and watch him return to the kitchen. He promptly notices my gaze and winks back at me. Hey. Yeah? Don't you think we're kind of like a married couple running a restaurant together? Why do you move so fast, Isora? We've known each other like 2 days. Wait? Just kidding, haha. He makes my heart skip a beat with his sudden outburst. As usual, I'm not sure how to reply. Thank you so much for coming. It's 4 o'clock. It's time for the cafe to close, and after I see off the last customer, the cafe is completely empty. Thank you so much for your help today. Thanks to you, I finished washing all the dishes and cleaning everything else. It would be so great if we could work with me every day. If you could work with me every day. Huh? Nothing. I didn't say anything about wanting to work with you every day. Got it? Except you just did. I quietly turn away to hide my embarrassment. Oh, are you blushing? Aw, you're so cute. Thinking that he's teasing me, I take a sidelong glance at him, but he's smiling from the bottom of his heart. It's like he has invisible ears and a tail. I imagine him wagging his tail adorably. Things got real furry real quick. Well, in any case, there's no point in going somewhere that's deserted, so let's focus on walking around Main Street for today. First, we'll ask around about your brother. Yeah, that sounds good. Hey, do you have a photo of your brother? If you do, it might make things easier. Oh, sorry, actually, I don't have one. You don't? Not even on your cell phone? Did your brother ever exist? That's the real question.
My brother always hated being in pictures, so I don't have a single one of him.
Huh. Okay, then we'll just have to explain it as best we can.
Okay, thanks.
I don't think your brother ever existed. You sort of summarized the story of how my brother disappeared last year.
Sigh, something like that happened? I'm always managing this shop, so that sounds vaguely familiar, and yet
doesn't sound like you know much about it.
I'm used to hearing accidents by now. They've all started to mix together for me. I just heard another strange tale earlier, something about a mountain accident behind the Okune shrine or something.
Huh? Is that true?
Sounds like it. Yasu was running around like a chicken with its head cut off. Well, anyway, us locals don't much like to remember terrible things like that. Sorry I can't help you more. Oh no, thank you very much.
Thanks. I'll be back tomorrow to shop again, Isora says, winking at the lady. We try going to a number of other stores. Thanks to Isora's cheerful disposition, all the shop attendants respond willingly. I'm extremely grateful, but for some reason my brother's case seems to be wrapped in a haze that's already faded from the locals' memories, even though it's only been a year. I can't shake the feeling that something doesn't seem quite right. Isora and I walk around the biggest stores on the main street, and by the time we reach the bridge, the sun is setting and we haven't found out anything.
I guess it won't be that simple.
I didn't mean to get my hopes up too high when I came here, but I never expected there to be such little information on the case. I thought we'd be able to learn at least a little something. I'm sorry.
No, it's not your fault, Isora. Thanks for coming along with me. At least now we know there's no info to be had, and I was only able to ask all those people thanks to you. I couldn't have done that by myself.
I'm just as useless as them. He seems more depressed than I am. I tried changing the subject to cheer him up.
We passed over this bridge on the bus when we came here.
Yeah, you need to cross it to get into town. There are only 2 ways in and out of here. One is this bridge to cross over the river, the other one is the tunnel that goes through the mountains on the other side of Main Street. Maybe so many legends popped up here because it's such an enclosed area. Okay, we've come to the end. Do you want to head back? Hey, I've been thinking about this for a while. Why don't the store owners and clerks remember your brother? I mean, it's not unthinkable that he just never went into any of the stores, right?
Maybe, but why in the world would he have done that?
Yeah, I can't think of why that would be either. Because he came here, he went to a forbidden area, and he poofed. Gone. Yeah, I can't think of why that would be either. But thinking of it that way, it makes sense that no one would remember him. So I'm thinking we should just assume that's the case. Was there not like a police investigation or something of this? Is she just like, oh yeah, my brother went missing and no one gave a shit except me? Your brother didn't visit any shops on Main Street, then what about any other places?
Other places, like the Furinkan Hotel?
The Furinkan Hotel is the only hotel in this town. Usually you'd assume that your brother had to stay there. Why isn't there another hotel? Are visitors in this town that rare? Why don't we try asking Yuzuki?
Huh? Ask the boss directly?
Yeah, I think he knows a lot of things, although I don't think he'll just tell us what he knows. In fact, once he knows you're investigating a town, he'll probably put you on his watch list.
He did tell me not to poke around. I don't think we can ask him. I can't think of any other place my brother might have stayed at besides the Furinkan Hotel.
That's the only convenient place to stay at, so I can't think of anywhere else unless he only did a day trip or something. The only other thing I can think of is maybe he stayed with someone he knew here? Or there's a house here that he lived in a long time ago. Huh? I guess I'm overthinking it. Isora quickly takes back his last suggestion. Oh, is it this late already? Sorry, but let's go back for today. It's time for dinner.
Okay.
By the time we go back to the hotel, the sun is completely set. It's dark out. Sorry we ended up just walking around today.
Oh, it's fine. Thanks for coming with me.
Thanks to you being there, I had a lot of
fun. Maybe I shouldn't have used the word fun. I think, but
yeah, I had fun walking around with you too. He replies with a smile, making me breathe a slight sigh of relief. But to be honest, I'm not satisfied with our results at all. Let's do a more full-scale investigation tomorrow. We'll try asking people we know too. There are also merchants that pass through town.
Okay, thanks. The hands on the clock say it's 8 p.m. After I finish eating and taking a bath, I casually poke my head into the cafe.
Oh, you're even more wonderful after a bath.
No, I'm not.
No, I would never ever lie to you. I always tell the truth.
He's not being serious, is he? His tone of voice is lighthearted, so I'm embarrassed that it makes me this happy. I casually change the subtopic to so he doesn't notice what I'm thinking. You're not done working yet, Isora. Nope, not yet. Customers even come after dinner, you know. Weed whacker noises. I'm exhausted from working all day too. You could at least let me relax here at night.
What? You worked all day, Hino?
Yeah, I did. Want to hear about it? This place is ridiculously short on men. The boss here obviously won't help, and his Sora would never ever help out.
Listen, Hino, I've got my own work to do.
And what work is that? Well, you've been wandering around with her all evening. I've been working my butt off.
We were out for like 2 hours, Hino. Chill the fuck out, you bitch.
And yeah, you made me wait for dinner, and I was looking forward to it. Completely crushed my right to eat first.
Hino is such a bitch.
What do you have to say to that?
Okay, calm down. Want some of this?
Yeah, thanks. Wait, this is just barley tea. I'm already drinking some.
All you get is barley tea.
Sheesh. The only other reliable guy here is Yuki, but that squirt completely ignores all the work involving physical labor.
Yeah, he's like 12. He doesn't need to be doing heavy lifting. He's a smart kid that works at the front desk. You can handle it, Hiro. Stop being a bitch. Hino. I called him Hiro. Whoops. Whatever. May I remind you, Mr. Kagetsuchi, that I'm neither a squirt nor a kid? Yuki yells from the front desk.
Hey, what gives? Does he have super hearing, or is there a microphone set up somewhere around here? Whoa, does that mean that idiot boss is listening in our conversations too?
You have some guts to call the boss an idiot even though you're scared of him.
Plus, Susanoo works people to the bone.
Oh, you want to have a go at me now, too? We were working together the whole day.
I have the right to rest after working so hard, so I'll have another barley tea, Sora.
Go right ahead.
Ooh, that's nice and cold. So, how'd it go today? Did you learn anything about your brother?
No, it won't be that simple, but I'm planning on taking my time and trying out some different things.
Yeah, that'll be good. Plus, even if you don't end up finding anything out, I don't think you should let it get to you. I think you've already done what you can just by coming here.
Thanks, but it seems weird for you to say something like that to me. Oh, have you been drinking alcohol or something?
No.
Are you drunk?
No, come on. Just let me say something nice for once. Hey, looks like everyone's here.
Ah, Mr. Tsukiyomi, good timing. Please get this drunkard out of here.
Oh, Hino drinks alcohol, does he? Well, he is of legal age. Okay, guess I'll be your drinking buddy then. No, Mr. Tsukiyomi, I'm not drinking. What are you drinking there? Is it a black tea cocktail or something?
It's his third glass already.
Whoa, Hino, you can really hold your liquor. Sora, don't you forget that you're younger than me. If you make light of the athletic hierarchy here, you'll be sorry. Got it?
Sorry, but I'm artsy, not athletic.
Jeez, oh, by the way, I haven't seen Sasuke at all today. Does anyone know what's up with him?
He came by to eat breakfast, but now that you mention it, I haven't seen him since. What about you, Mr. Tsukiyomi? I was walking around taking pictures of the town all day, but I didn't see him. What about IRL? No, I haven't chosen a lover yet. I'm okay without one.
Susanoo, what about you?
Hey, we were working together all day, so if you don't know anything, how should I? Hey, Cat Specs, why don't you come drink over here?
Huh? Are you all drinking alcohol?
This is 100% barley. Hino, did you know beer is made from barley, right? That doesn't help your case. Still, the Supernatural Club is all gathered here, but we haven't done anything befitting the name Supernatural at all. Let's go to a forbidden area! If we all go, we'll all disappear. I mean, we haven't done anything except for party and eat. But everyone tends to gather here in a cafe at night to chat. Every time I pass by, it looks like you're having a lot of fun. You're already a full-fledged member, Mr. Tsukiyomi. You've been hanging out with us every evening, haven't you? If he doesn't care about the supernatural stuff, though, why is he a full-fledged member? You can't just be like, hey, you were here with us once, so you're a member now. You can't leave. And also, I don't like him. There's a lot of people in this visual novel I don't like. Usually I'm like, oh, I like this person, I like this person, I like all the characters. In this one, I'm like, you're all weird, you're all creepy. Fuck all of you except like 2. Then why don't we continue what we were discussing before? Like Okanizato's 7 Mysteries. This is a cute piece of art. That's real cute. I love group pictures in visual novels. Oh, did you hear something new, Isora? I did. I heard something from the fruit seller when I went shopping this morning. He said that people sometimes see foxfires in this town, like will-o-wisps. Oh, I think I might have heard about that too. Huh, that sounds interesting. Go on. Looks like a normal summer wildfire, but I guess you can see it more often after the rainy season. He said that if you look out at the distant mountains on occasion, you'll see a flickering kind of fire. Maybe it's someone stuck out there trying to survive. It's my brother that I'm stuck between thinking he never existed and that, I don't know, he's been kidnapped by the government or something. No one knows where they come from or how they start, so the locals call them Ukline Pyres. No one said stepbrother. No one did. Cancer. Right. But the fires don't last long. They vanish in an instant as you watch them, so they don't sound like wildfires. What causes the fire? Actually, it's unclear whether it's even really a fire or not. The area around it is never burnt. There's really nothing better to compare it to other than a foxfire. Slipdot is obsessed with the brother. I mean, he did disappear. She's trying to find him. I think if your brother went missing, you'd be a little worried. No, I don't think that they had a romantic relationship. I really don't. Thank you very much, but before that, I have something to tell you all. I see that Sosuke isn't here. Now that I think of it, I haven't seen him at all today. Oh, if you're wondering about Sosuke, I saw him in the hotel bath earlier. He seemed a bit unapproachable, but is that so? Well, that's fine then. I'll speak to him later. Is what you've got to say is that important, Yuki? Indeed, I'll cut to the chase. I'd like to request that as of today, you cease any and all supernatural club activities. What? I'd like to request that as of today, you cease any and all supernatural club activities. Huh? It's so sudden that everyone, including me, is rendered speechless. Why, Yuki? It's just a request, but considering the accidents that have occurred, do you all know why there was another mountain accident again today? Yeah, I didn't hear the details, but I did catch wind of that. I just received a call from Yasu. It sounds like a body was discovered. The person probably fell to their death sometime last night. They were found behind Okune Shrine. Everyone looks at each other. Dead bodies have been continuously popping up in this town the past few days, and what's more, none of the cases have been solved yet. One might even be able to say that there's a culprit behind them. I feel like those midsummer ghost stories are bearing down on us. Taking your safety into account, it would be best to split up for now. A culprit? What are you talking about? Aren't they all just accidents? It seems the police have reason to believe otherwise, which means there's a possibility that a killer is out there, and of course, in that case, they'd be here among... It's Kagura Tsukuyomi. He's the one that I saw in the bushes at the beginning of the game. He's definitely the evil one. Wait a second, before all that, there's something that's been bothering me. What is it, Mr. Kakatsuchi? Who in the world is the club's admin? He's probably the murderer. Dun dun dun! Dot 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 dot. Everyone looks at each other. I'd understand if it was the admin who called us here, who were the one telling us to break it up, but the admin isn't here. Can you even say we've officially met before we split ways? Yeah. Right now, we're just gathering and talking without any kind of structure. Isn't it both unnecessary and a bit of an overreaction to disband the gathering? That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, what does it matter? Like, yeah, you can tell people, okay, you might want to leave because there seems to be a serial killer, so, like, you can head out of town if you want, if you're not staying here. But be like, we're disbanding the club seems a little excessive. Isn't it a bit unnecessary and a bit of an overreaction to disband the gathering? People who want to chat can stick around, and people who don't want to get involved don't have to come. I suppose saying that you should split up was going too far. It's just that dreadful things are happening, so long as you're aware of that. Yeah, but... Isora clenches his fist. Anyway, I should learn more details tomorrow, so I'll fill you in then. Well then, I have work, so I'll be... No. Huh? No, we can't stay like this. Surprisingly enough, Isora interrupts him. We've got to stop playing around. We should just split up. This town was dangerous enough to begin with. What the fuck? Isora, that hasn't yet... You're all staying in the same hotel. You're just gonna start avoiding each other now? You all work here. We'll wait for something to happen, then it'll be too late. The culprit could be prowling around as we speak. Isora, you shouldn't rush to conclusions. We shouldn't be too late if we just wait for an official statement, should it? How can you be so relaxed about this? It's not because you're the culprit, is it? Hey, don't be like that. Hey,
You have to get out of here. What? But I think you're rethinking things, Sora. I said I'd help you, but at this rate, it'll be dangerous just to walk around town. If something happened to you, It's fine, Sora. You don't need to be so concerned about it. I brought her here, so that makes her my responsibility. So I'll watch over her and keep her safe. That should be fine, right? Thanks, Hino, but you shouldn't think of me as your responsibility. I'm the one who made the decision to come here. So if anything did happen, it'd be my own fault.
Idiot, that's not the issue. I just want to... Then I'll stay with you.
Huh?
Hey, what's up with you, Sora? You really don't need to. I'll stay by your side forever, and I'll protect her. You're a little heavy there. We've known each other for like 4 days, Isora. Hino advances on Isora. I speak up to put a stop to it.
Thanks, Isora. I'm happy to hear that, but you have your job here at the cafe to worry about too.
He's a little too yandere. I'm afraid he's gonna snap. This isn't the time for that. I don't care about the cafe. This town is dangerous, you know. Isn't that right, Yuki? Where are you all idiots? The usual tearful Isora looks so threatening now that he almost seems like a different person, so no one dares to speak up. The cafe falls silent, as if time has stopped. Only the tick-tocking of the clock fills the room. The next voice that breaks the silence sounds a little hesitant. Oh. I just lost my cool. Sorry. Right.
Not at all. As everyone leaves the cafe, I'm left alone with Isora, who looks embarrassed.
Sorry about earlier. I shouldn't have lost it like that.
It's okay. You were worried about me, right? Thanks.
You don't need to thank me, but I am really worried. Seriously.
I'll be fine. Right. If I have time tomorrow, I'll help you at the cafe, so call me, okay?
No, never thank people. Yeah, but I'm trying to get a good ending. Otherwise, I don't actually like him that much. I wouldn't thank him, but I'm doing... I am doing my best to get a good ending here without using a walkthrough. If I have time tomorrow, I'll help you at the cafe, so call me, okay? Yeah, okay, have a good night. He says, forcing a smile, and then disappears into the kitchen.
Oh, Isora!
I call out to him, but he doesn't hear me. I watch him until he can't see him anymore, then head back to my room by myself.